every classroom needs to have a sense of belonging, a sense of understanding, of knowing who your classmates are, knowing what they need, knowing what you need as a student. And there has to be time set aside in order to do that. One of the things that I used to do with my students in the classroom is to ask them, well, what do you really need as a learner? And that's the part of it that looks different for each child. And if you skip over that process, you are not allowing them to fully express the things that they need. Because when students do that, they are articulating those needs, and they are learning to advocate for themselves, for the kind of classroom environment that they have to be in order to be their fullest self.
I want to really differentiate between classroom agreements and classroom rules, because I think this is the first thing that needs to be clarified when you're thinking about creating class agreements. So I want you to just imagine that you're a student and it's the first day of school and the teacher presents you. You come in and the teacher presents you with some pre-established rules for classroom behavior. And if you think about it, and they're just numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, what are you thinking? Like, does this excite you? Are you thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna follow these rules? Or do you kind of listen with boredom and, tune the teacher out? I've heard this all before, right? So that's the typical, I grew up with, classroom rules and they were displayed in the classroom. Now, think about it this way. If you come to school first day and the teacher says, okay, everyone, I really need your help creating guidelines for our behavior in the classroom. That's going to be respectful and encouraging for everyone. So let's brainstorm some ideas together. Like, what are you thinking and feeling now? Probably, a bit connected or included or respected. You may still, and establishing class agreements, I think with your students, first of all, we know that it does build cooperation and contribution and all of the things that we want. And many teachers are in fact actually doing this. Think about rules. Like, rules are imposed upon a lot of the time. And it's a very top-down approach. It's a very what we call a vertical approach. And we want to create a mutually respectful, experience and situation in the classroom. So we want those horizontal relationships. It doesn't mean we don't have different roles and responsibilities, right, as adults and kids. But the more that we can just create a respectful environment where everyone is contributing, the more likely there's going to be buy-in. And when you have buy-in, kids are more likely to follow the agreements.
We need co-creation so that students feel like they've been a part of it, that they know how to participate, that they can contribute to the classroom environment, to understand that it's not just them, but they're part of a whole. And so everything that they do contributes to that environment for themselves, but also for the other students that are in the classroom.